Welcome back to the John Mendola Show on WILK. And let's talk some tennis. Wilkes University tennis coach Chris Leicht joining us this morning. Good morning, Chris.
Hey, John. Good morning. Thanks for having me on again.
Well, you guys just got back from a trip down south, a little South Carolina action again. Talk about your experience down there with some tennis.
Yeah, John, we had a great trip. We went down for 8 days. We go to Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. It's kind of one of the tennis meccas for spring break. It's just nice. From all of our practice, we finally get outside. We get to play matches. The team gets really close on and off the court. So it's kind of a good, first experience getting back into match play before we come home and get into our big conference matches in the postseason. So we had a great week. We played, I pushed them down there. We played 10 matches, 5 each on each side, 5 for the men, 5 for the women. So it was a lot of tennis, but, we responded with a great week overall. So it was a lot of fun.
Hey, Coach, you get ready here in the next 2 weeks as things will be getting a little busy for you guys and the season will be getting underway. So I guess the weather kind of came in a good spot. You guys will do your indoor stuff, but then be ready to do some of that outdoor stuff. So talk about what you're looking forward to with the schedule as you guys will be getting some home matches.
Yeah, we have about 2 more weeks, and then we're going to get into our match schedule. So basically April and early to mid-May is kind of packed in with matches. Both teams are looking strong. We've been very successful recently, so I've scheduled some really difficult non-conference teams in the hopes that if we are lucky enough to get the NCAAs again, that we're kind of ready for that increased competition. We have about 2 weeks, and we start with some very tough non-conference, and then we also get into our conference matches, basically through April into early May.
Coach, reaching that national stage, of course, on the singles level or the doubles level, is there an opportunity there this year for you either on the women or the men's side?
Yeah, there is actually. This is the first year we've ever had somebody ranked nationally. My number one men's player, Jason Murphy, out of New York City, is ranked 12th in the nation, which is really, really good. The Division III tennis at the national scene is amazing. So the fact that he's done so well, he had a great tournament in the fall. He beat 4 nationally ranked players. He's ranked nationally now as an individual. So this is the first year we've had, both teams ranked and also a player ranked. So kind of exciting times, not only team-wise, but also individually for us.
Well, Coach, you just keep continuing to grow that program, all those MAC championships, and I know you don't take it lightly. You literally, like your name, Chris Leicht, you keep working hard. So continued success, and we look forward to seeing some of the players in studio maybe next month, okay?
Yeah, we'd love to get there again, John. They always enjoy that stuff. Thanks so much for having me on.
All right, have a great day. Chris Leicht, the head coach there for Wilkes University Tennis. He has done a tremendous job with that program as they keep winning MAC conference championship after conference championship. Unbelievable. Now he's got a guy ranked number 12 in the nation. Well, let's switch over now and talk a little more basketball, high school basketball. Jim Reeser from the Citizens Voice joining us right now. And Jim, welcome into the show.
Hey, John, thanks for having me.
Well, big day coming up at the end of the month again, and always looking forward to it. It's always for a super cause, and boy, it takes a lot of effort to get this done. Tell us a little bit about the Dr. George P. Moses All-Star Classic.
Yeah, for the 48th year, the Citizens Voice and the Wyoming Valley Athletic Association are partnering to host the Dr. George P. Moses Senior All-Star Classic. It's set for March 31st at Holy Redeemer High School. The girls' game tips off at 6:30. With the boys' game at 8 o'clock, and you'll see the best senior players from the Wyoming Valley Conference, and all money that we raise through program sales, ad sales for the program, the ticket sales at the game are 50-50 drawing. All that money, in turn, then goes back to the Wyoming Valley to help non-charitable groups. It goes to help individuals who are facing some medical hardships, and it's a great opportunity just to lend a helping hand to people.
And, of course, giving back to the community is what it's all about. And this is one of those events that you and your staff there at the Citizens Voice, you really get behind. And one of those things that's kind of near and dear because you know that the money is staying here in the community.
Right, absolutely. And every year we present these, do these check presentations. And I, go along and I get my picture taken a bunch of times and with the people that we're giving the money to. And it's great to see their reaction. And they're very thankful. And that it's helping them. I mean, it may not solve all their problems, but it's helping them for a little bit. And just, a few bucks here and there just, brightens their day and can really give a lasting impression to them and make things a little bit brighter for them.
A little 3-point contest again this year?
Absolutely. The preliminary round will be Monday, March 27th at Coughlin High School, and then at halftime of the girls and boys games, we'll have the finals, and that's always a fun event as well.
And it's nice to see some of our teams here making some headway in the state playoffs. Not easy to do at this time of year, but obviously we're rooting for some of these student athletes, and then for them to maybe enjoy one last game at the Senior All-Star Classic. Jim, we look forward to seeing you at the end of the month. Continued success with that, and again, we hope everybody could either get out to the game on March 31st at Holy Redeemer, or if they could find a way to lend a few bucks their way to help some local charities.
Absolutely. Thank you, John.
All right, Jim Reeser from the Citizens Voice again, the George P. Moses All-Star Classic, March 31st, Holy Redeemer High School. Always a super event, that's for sure. It's 10:33 here at WILK. 2 high school basketball coaches that are still alive. They're on the way next here. Want to thank our friends at Mendocino's Italian Specialties, located on Sanderson Avenue in Scranton. You could follow us on Twitter at John Mendola Show. Follow us online, thejohnmendolashow.com, and we'll probably get a couple more picks in there for tomorrow's game. So hopefully our area teams could bounce through and get one more round going. It'll be very, very challenging, though, for our local teams. It's been challenging thus far, but still a few alive here in the northeastern Pennsylvania bracket, so to speak, of the PIAA, taking on those teams from District 12 and 11 and 2 and 3. Of course, we're from District 2, but comboing with some of these other districts, playing all these big teams out of Philly. So that's pretty much what we're up against next. We're going to head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Daryl Hubbard. Break. Like a good neighbor, Daryl Hubbard is there. We'll be back here in WILK.